Alrighty guys, so we actually did get 3 boxes in from Walmart this week, and I am beyond excited to unbox these. I know what 2 of the boxes are, and actually I know what all 3 of them are, but there's 2 of the boxes in particular I'm really excited about. So if I can get this open here. First box, we do have the plain white Clone Commando from Bad Batch. So yeah, we got the Clone Commando. Pretty excited about this one. Big Clone Commando fan, so it's nice to have an all plain white version of it. Can't wait to get this guy unboxed. Let's open the next 2 Walmart boxes too. Anyway, here is the second Walmart box, and this one is actually pretty heavy. And of course, I do know what this is too. And this one has been a long time coming. Yes, that's right. It's about dang time. We finally have our boy, ARC Trooper 5s. And not just one, but we have 2 ARC Trooper 5s. Look at that. And you guys are never gonna guess what's in the 3rd Walmart box. Now this one is gonna blow your minds. It's a 3rd ARC Trooper 5s. So yeah, hashtag we made TBS 5s. I am so excited to get these unboxed. We're gonna go ahead and move the Clone Commando out of the way, and we're actually gonna only open up one of these right now, so I'll just go ahead and grab this one. These 2, I'll move out of the way. If I don't throw them across the room, one of them will be for a future giveaway. The other one, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with yet, so he's gonna stay in the box for a little while. But this one we have to open up. And this is, of course, the moment of truth, where we open up Black Series 5s. This is incredible. Okay. Here he is. Let's go ahead and surgeon this open. And there we go. We got 5s out of his coffin there. And here is the figure. It's Black Series 5s. Now, of course, he does have his weapons right here, just the 2 pistols, so we'll get that open as well. But yeah, here's 5s, and he looks incredible. I gotta say, I absolutely love this figure. I'm just blown away they finally did a Black Series 5s, and it's just incredible to finally have him in my hands too. Gotta say, still kind of disappointed with how tiny that helmet logo is. Looking at the box here, I mean, even the box realized, hey, this helmet logo is really tiny. And that is some false advertising right there. One bad thing about Plastic Free, you have this one too, false advertising. Every image on here has a much bigger side logo than what is actually on here. And I think that is horrible that they would false advertise like that, especially on a figure in Plastic Free like that. So kind of disappointed about that. Now, I still love this figure, and I can look past the helmet design just because of pure nostalgia and everything like that. So but yeah, I do want to go ahead and actually take a look at the helmet or the head underneath. This will be my first look. I mean, I've seen some videos, but I want to see how this head looks in person. And there it is, Tamora Morrison in the flesh. He looks incredible. I love the 5 tattoo there, looking good. And of course, he does have the nice goatee. I know some people are saying like, oh, this one suffers from shiny face syndrome. No, this one looks great. very, very little shiny face syndrome at all. One of the better looking figure faces in the last couple of years. So really, really happy with this. I will say though, one complaint that I've noticed when just messing around with this is just the paint on the helmet, mainly with this big fin here, like the back, like some mispaints there, and then just the lack of gray paint going around the back here. I know Echo had the gray paint, so kind of sucks that Fives didn't get it. And of course, obviously the tiny helmet logo, but overall still looking pretty dang good. And then another not big problem, but another kind of nitpicky problem is they kind of messed up one of the pauldrons here. One of these should be all black, one of them should be gray, and they did both gray. So that's a little disappointing. They should have been all black on one side, but, you know, it is what it is. I still love this figure due to pure nostalgia, and as much as I love to nitpick it, it's still my favorite figure of all time. So, and then, of course, next up we do have the Clone Commando here. So I'll get Fives moved out of the way, and we're going to get this Clone Commando opened up. This is another one that I'm really excited for. I kind of pre-ordered him last minute when he did go back up. But like I said, I'm a huge Clone Commando fan. And I know some people don't like the body that this one's on, but I really like it. And so, if I don't lose the inside here. So I'm just excited to see this one in person. Do have accessories here. I'll get those open in a second. At this point, I don't even care about ripping the box underneath. Yep, there we go. We got the figure here. And there is the Clone Commando. Looking really, really nice. And moving on to the accessories here. Do have the standard Clone Commando blaster. Oh, and this one is in a separate seal here too, with the Clone Commando backpack here. Love the little silver details. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that thrown on here like that. And then of course he does have the blaster. But yeah, this guy is looking really good. I know some people don't like him just because of the hunter body. I still love it, and I'm happy to get more commandos. There is definitely some blatant differences though in the colors of white. So we do have the torso here, which is kind of different than the legs, helmet, and I guess the little shoulder pads here. The arms almost look like the torso, but the difference just between the torso and the chest here is very, very different. The chest is almost like a white, whereas in everything else is like a yellowish white almost. And it's a very, very, very slight hint of yellow. It's nothing like 187th Battalion yellow, but it's there. It's very slight, but it is noticeable, especially between the different plastics. Either way, though, I'm still loving this figure. Unfortunately, it is no big, bulky commando like this guy here, but I'm still loving the plain white look. Alrighty, so we do actually have an unboxing here. We did get Senator Mon Mothma from the Andor line. I believe this is the only Andor figure I was planning on getting. Quite frankly, it's the only one that I really care about. The other Andor figures are just kind of like normally dressed people. And so I really only picked up Mon Mothma to put on the Return of the Jedi shelf. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get her open here. Obviously in plastic-free packaging. Box is a little crushed, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. And no accessories with this figure, so we only have the one little thing here. And here she is, traffic cone and all. I will say, for being a traffic cone, It's so hard to get her to stand up because they gave her heels, but it's so hard to get her to stand up. That really sucks. We're gonna try our best, though. But yeah, there's not a whole lot going on with this figure. It seems like she might have some articulation underneath this big, I guess, dress piece here, but it really is one big piece of plastic. And so the only articulation you're getting is like the ankles and then the elbows and shoulders. That's about it. But again, it's a traffic cone, but that's kind of what I paid for. That's what I went into expecting, and that's honestly all I really need Mon Mothma to be. She's just going to stand on the shelf. I don't need her in any dynamic poses, so I'm pretty happy with how she came out. Let's go and add her to the Return of the Jedi shelf.